take a look at videos on YouTube by Dr. Ingo Tietze, T-I-T-Z-E. Dr. Tietze is the developer of this technique, and he has a lot of great information on it. What I'd like to talk to you about today is what happens after straw phonation. How do we go from doing this into singing a song? Okay? So of course you can sing the melody of your song on a straw, and it's actually quite difficult because you have to manage your air. That's what the straw phonation teaches you, how much to manage your air and not overblow and overpressurize the air. There are other techniques that don't use the straw that equally do that as well. And these are all based on what we call semi-occluded spaces, half-closed spaces. So you can do this on an NG. You've heard that before. You can also do it on a fricative consonant, like a voiced fricative, like a V. That really helps as well. And of course we have lip trills. And even raspberry is my favorite. So there are different scales you can do, and different protocols you can use. But these semi-occluded spaces really help to help you learn how to conserve your air, how to manage your air with a good breath management system that hopefully you're learning from your teacher, and how to elongate your breath phrase and take pressure off of your voice. This is really the main goal of a vocal technique, to take pressure off of your voice so you can sing a long, happy, and healthy life. Thanks a lot for listening. If you're interested in more information, visit my website, posted right there below, and have a great day.
Nice job.
Yeah. So I did that literally, that was one take. I did that in 2.5 minutes. And then I sent it out on Facebook. And all my students sent it out, and there it goes. And all of a sudden it gets interest, and it gets buzz, and I have 35 emails I haven't answered yet from Facebook and what's going on. You know, that's a marketing strategy for a voice teacher. I am sure every one of you has 2 minutes of something to say. That would be really worthy and helpful to all of your students and a population at large. So these types of things, if you have a YouTube channel, and if you don't, please get one. It's very, very important to have a YouTube channel. On your YouTube channel, you could have, let me get to my channel. I have the lessons that students have said I could share. I have this that we just saw. I have student performances, videos that I've liked. I have some of my performances, videos that I've liked from different things. It gets anyone who's interested to get to know a little bit about you. Not just professionally, but personally. And this is another aspect, and I would love, maybe, I'm going to suggest you have a session with Roz Williams, who has a whole business, and she catered it to actors, but it is equally important for singers and voice teachers. Her program is Acting in the Digital Age. And she talks about what is the right type of digital footprint to have in today's market. And it's not what you think. It's not all the glossy headshots, I look like an opera singer, or I'm a Broadway guy, or whatever. It's more personal, it's more candid, it's more, this is me, these are some pictures of my family, and I'm a voice teacher, and hey, I'm fun. And you know, it's something very different in today's market to get to know you, to reflect the intimacy of the voice teacher and student relationship. So it can't be just glossy and that's it. It's got to have a little bit of you really in there. So YouTube, absolutely important, okay? Facebook, you all have Facebook, right? Right? Who does not have a Facebook? I'm so happy to see it. So Facebook is ubiquitous. Who has a Twitter? Okay, good. Not everybody has a Twitter. You should have a Twitter. And you could link your Twitter to Facebook. So whatever you put on Facebook goes right to Twitter. You never have to touch Twitter. Okay? It just goes right to Twitter, because that reaches a different set of people. Okay? That's important. Instagram. How many people have Instagram? Yay! Even less, though, than Twitter. Okay? Instagram is your younger market, folks. If you want to reach a middle schooler, get on Instagram. Okay, I mean, it's really true. Middle school and high school, that's where they live. Okay? So that kind of social media is very important for the marketing of your studio, and it all revolves around the hub of your website.
And can I say something about that? I had back in May, I went to a social media weekend that Columbia Journalism and CUNY Journalism were hosting together. And the guy that used to be the chief digital officer at Columbia, whose name is Sri Srinivasan, is now the chief digital officer at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And he said, you know, you have to actually ask people to follow you. I mean, the frustration I have with running the NATS social media is that I'll ask for people to, you know, follow something, and David was talking about analytics earlier. I can't get any analytics off anything because I don't have any followers. So please, please, please follow us on Twitter, Facebook. We're not on, the NATS is on Instagram, but we're on LinkedIn.
Right, that's another one.
So, so please, if you love me.
Right.
Right.
You're not going to find the young kids on LinkedIn. That's a professional business thing, but you know. All right, so the last thing on this marketing is payment. Payment processors online, okay? How many people here accept credit cards for their lessons? Okay, very few, okay? This is the wave of the future, okay? You could do this in many different ways. They're all equally painless. It may be daunting at first, but trust me, it's not. I happen to use PayPal, and I've integrated it into my website. So that takes a little doing, I'll tell you if you don't know. I mean, I created my PayPal buttons, and I put them on my website. Okay. There's also the app, the PayPal Here. And PayPal will send you for free a little swipe thing that goes right into your phone. And I take the person's credit card and I swipe it. And they sign on the phone, and that's it. And then the money winds up in your account. I love it, okay? It does. Now, PayPal will not tell you this. You have to call and tell them. But they do have a feature where they will automatically, each day, transfer the settlement into your bank account. If you don't say that, then you have to manually do it, like at the end of the week or whatever. But if you have a merchant account, which most of you will, okay, then you just call them and say, I want the automatic settlement feature on my account, and then every day at 5 o'clock, whatever in there, goes right into your bank account. And that's very, very good. There's also Venmo, which is another app, very similar to PayPal.
Spell that? Sorry?
Venmo, V-E-N-M-O. So Venmo.com. And there are many, many others too. I'm sure there's Square. Square was the first payment processor, and they have a little thing that they put on the phone too. Okay. And then there's a new thing that I love, which is so painless for you to use, but all of your clients have to have the same thing. It's CashMe. CashMe is just an app on the phone. And you put in your information, your bank account information, where you want the money to go to, and you create a cash tag. Well, my cash tag is $, it has to be $, not hashtag. It's $D Sabella. So then any of my clients who want to use that, who have CashMe, they just send money to $D Sabella. And that's it.
One of the things that I found really helpful, and this sounds really informal, but we all have these informal ways of saving. You know, we all have this time of year where we've thought like, oh God, I have tax liability, and I have a student who, her mom is this eBay VP, and she said, I will only pay you through PayPal. And I thought, well, I don't want to give you my fee for like a couple of dollars. But I thought, well, fine, that can become my tax liability. I'll never touch it. Well, that didn't happen. I thought, well, I'm going to start taking that and moving it over to my Chase account. But then somebody else said, I'm going to pay you through Venmo. And I thought, fine, I will never link that to my bank account. That will be something that maybe I earmark like 5 students. They become Venmo students. And they're the people that, you know, I know that that money is there for either April or October 15th, which is always what I do, October 15th. And that's just a secret account that I don't touch by my own choosing, but I don't touch it. And so this technology has become very happy for me because, anyway, that's just a...
I use all of it. I don't keep any anywhere. Yes, that's possible, yes.
I put my company, which is Music for Life, and I teach on Skype too.
Yes.
Through a platform company called Lions, which has got 5 million members and is in 46 countries, international as well as here. And through that, I'm able to give cash back and shopping coupons to my clients, which accumulates.
It's very good. And PayPal too. I use PayPal. It is, for me, sort of painless. And you can set up like a coupon code if you want to offer discounts. This is my page for single payments for each of the teachers, but here you see recurring automatic payments, like weekly recurring. And this is really good for the parents who are out of town. You've got a kid who's here in college, and the parents are there. They set up a recurring subscription. It comes every week, you know, and so you can set that up with PayPal too. You know, so these kind of payment processors, don't be afraid of these. These are really good. There is a little, it's about between 3 and 4% fee that each of them basically charge for the service. I turn that right back to the client. If you want to use this service, it's a 4% service charge. It's internet transaction fee. The client pays that. So it's a little bit on top of what my regular fee is, so I wind up getting my regular fee. Yes, do you have a question? Somebody? No? Okay. Okay, so that's marketing. Now, I want to talk about studio tools. Things we could use in the studio that are technological that hopefully will help and not hinder. Okay? The first thing that I love, almost more than anything else, is my Google Drive. Okay? Now, I think that this iCloud, there's many other cloud services. I have the Google Drive. And as you can see, I have used 200 gigabytes, which is only 19% of my tetrabytes that I have, you know, right there, that I have, that I pay for. And it's that much is $9 a month, $9.99 a month, okay? So here's for my studio. Now, this is before I had the website. I had kept all my client files here. And you could choose to do that if you don't do the website. So I have active client files. I'll show you these. They're older. These are all client names. And then, let's pick one. Right there. Then I have, where is it? Intake. Or intake? No, right there. Where is it? Okay, not that one. Let's do Claire. Right, then I have notes. These are her session notes. So I keep her session notes there. And anything else that, we kept her sheet music there, we kept her resume there, anything else she needed. So you can keep all of that on your Google Drive, okay? Inactive clients, client roster, music minus voice. These are all the tracks that I have. I am not the world's best pianist. I can suffer my way through some things, not Sondheim, right? So I have a lot of tracks that I bought. And you buy these from youraccompanist.com, Opera Piano Voice. Is that right? Opera Voice Piano, one of those, I forget. OperaPianoVoice.com, Piano Tracks with an X.com. These are all sources to buy really good high quality MP3s of the music. So you can watch the student and let the machine play the piano track, okay? Now, just as a small diversion, you say, but what if I want to change the key or slow it down? I can't do that. Yes, you can with this thing called the Amazing Slow Downer. The Amazing Slow Downer from Roni Music, R-O-N-I music.com. R-O-N-I Music. It allows me to take anything I have here. Let's see, let's take a Schubert. The pitch is higher. You can see it's 2 semitones up. So I'm going to put it back down. Okay? Alright? And if it's too slow for them, you can just speed it up. Whatever you want. Okay? Alright? So we can practice our breath. We can do lots of different things. Okay? This Amazing Slow Downer, I use it every single day. I use it a lot of hours, yes.
I have that on my phone, but
Yes.
they have it for the actual.
You bought the Amazing Slowdowner on the phone?
Yeah, but I want it for my computer.
Yes, okay, so the phone app is $14, right? That's what you paid for it?
Yeah, it was expensive.
Right. The computer app is $49.
Okay.
Okay? So if the phone will work for you, and you can download from the phone, and you can use your phone, that's cheaper. But it was worth it to me to put it on the computer.
It would be worth it to me.
Is it one time?
One time.
I
And
didn't
then you
know
own
it was even available for the computer.
Yes.
That's good.
At
Okay.
Rony Music. And once you have the key to unlock it, of course, you can unlock it on all of your computers.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh
So
my
it's a
God,
one-time
that's great.
purchase.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is a great tool, a digital tool for you to use, right? How many people here really are great pianists?
Ish.
Yeah, just okay, all right. Okay, all right, see, I'm not one of them. If it has chords on it, I'm a genius, right? But if it doesn't, I'm like, okay, let's see what we're doing. So this really saves me.
What speakers do you use,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at home?
Thank you. I use, I'm gonna go get it. And maybe we'll switch it out. Can we switch it out?
Yeah.
So they can hear the difference?
Boom. UE boom.
Bluetooth speakers for it.
Yeah. That's that one.
It's like, it's this big.
I use this.
Nice.
I use the Bose wireless.
That's excellent.
Yeah, fantastic. And let me see.
How much?
It's not in there. This was like $250, something like that. Let me see if there it is. So let's see now from the Bose. This is a big room, you know, but that's a pretty good sound. Can I raise the volume? I'll put it here. Imagine it's right here. You know? So it's pretty good. And I had others. I used to use the Logitech computer speakers, the big ones with the subwoofer, etc. And they're like $40. They're okay. They really are. But I switched to this because I can carry it with me everywhere. You know? And I teach at MSU and I teach at Fordham and I will use it if the pianist is not there. So, okay. Let me just put this back here. Don't let me forget I have this.
We are going to make you
Yeah. Okay. Oh, the other thing I love about, I have Chrome browser here on the Google Drive. I'm a Google guy, okay? Because, let's see, sheet music. Okay. So this is all, by the way, let me just show you. You know, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of things I have here. The music minus the voice, okay? Including all of the anthologies. They all have those discs. I put them all in. It's just, there's so much to have, okay? Then we get to sheet music. Almost every piece of sheet music I own, I scanned into the cloud. So now it comes with me everywhere I go, and all I have to carry is this, my tablet. And I read all the sheet music from my tablet. There's well, you know, if you have an Apple, there's many different sheet music readers. Okay, I use Music Notes Pro. Let's see, what is it? And you know, I'm assuming that do you know about this? Do I not have to say this? Okay.
I don't
All right.
know.
Put it up on your piano, and just lay it up the piano,
Well, I'll just show you.
or if they're gonna read it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I put it up on the piano. Yeah, and I just read it from there. And there's even, you can buy an air pedal, like a Bluetooth pedal. So it'll turn the page. And that's like $100. So it'll turn the page. You just step on it and it turns the page, okay? Mobile sheets. So for Google, I use mobile sheets. This is a 10-inch tablet that's just about the size of a piece of paper. And now they have the new Pro tablets that are 12 inches. That's a full size of a piece of paper. And you click it, and it turns.
And who makes that?
The tablet or the
The tablet.
oh, any tablet.
Oh,
Even,
okay.
any
Any
tablet.
tablet will work.
Any tablet will work.
Okay.
Yeah. This is on the Google Store.
I see.
Mobile Sheets. That's what it is. Mobile Sheets Pro. Okay? So everything I have in there, I can call onto this device or onto my phone or any other device I have, so I have always my entire library with me, as long as I can get on the internet.
It's the internet, yeah.
Okay? Now, for those times I can't get on the internet, I hook my phone up as a hotspot.
Right.
So my phone becomes my internet access, and I can still do it. Okay? You know that, right? Your phone can become a hotspot.
Which just, company?
Verizon.
Verizon?
Yeah.
AT&T also has that command too.
So, literally, I can't tell you how many, just hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands of pieces of music I have. And I'm not the only one. And they go, you know, there's things circulating through the internet, you know. It takes a while. If you have a large library of music to scan in, it may take you a while to do that. Hire a student, barter for lessons for 2 weeks. Let them do it. They can do it faster than you can, you know, and get it up on to the cloud. And then don't worry about it again.
So,
Yes.
so you have access to the American Songbook, the
Everything that I own.
public domain, but you have to pay to use music that's not in public domain.
No, if I own it and I scan it into my cloud, it's mine. It's mine. I'm saying I bought the music. I have the actual sheet music
Oh, you did pay.
in my library. Yeah, I bought it. I have it all in my library, and I scanned it in. You know?
That's acceptable.
What?
That form of copying is acceptable.
Yeah, because I just use it for me. Yeah.
I use musicnotes.com a lot.
Yes.
And just if any of you do that, on my iPad then, you can actually download all of the things that we bought in all the keys.
That's right.
And that's really helpful because I make house calls, so I don't have to bring music. And then if it's not the right key, I can just switch the key. Like
That's
at
right.
home, I have a piano.
So
I can-
here's the Music Notes icon. Okay, and Music Notes is a web and app service. Okay, anything you buy on Music Notes will populate into your Music Notes library, and then you have that anywhere you are.
Yeah, and that then you don't need the internet.
And it's right. It says I have to
Sometimes
import now. I'm not going to do that. But there are hundreds on there too. Yeah.
One of the things that I just keep thinking about as we work together tonight is like things that we might not necessarily say, oh, I don't want to spend 45 minutes to like create a button or do this. They just save us so much money. And
Yeah.
even if we lose $1.50 on a transaction or have to say, God, we're going to do this and we have to pay this, it's always worth it, right? Because
Yeah.
all the extra time or the time that you don't have a student doing it for a barter,
Yeah.
extra time.
I can't tell you how many-
It's so valuable.
How many parents have said to me, "Thank God you have that subscription button. I would have forgotten. I set it up at the beginning of the semester, and I don't have to worry about it." And then at Christmas, we cancel it for a couple of weeks, and then they set it back up again. You know, for them, it's a convenience and a lifesaver as well. Yes, 10 minutes, okay. Google Drive, the Chrome printing. If you're in Chrome browser, and let's say here I have an entire score to something. Let's see, where's my entire scores? Musical MT score is complete, okay. So this is all I have complete scores of all of these things. Now I want to take out one song from these to give to my singer. You can, let's see, let's just pick this class out. I don't know why, might take a year and a day to download. There it is. So if I click print, will it let me print? Yeah, if I click print on Google Chrome browser, it allows me to pick a set of pages to print, okay? So that I can print only the pages that song is on. So I can create a separate document, and you see here it says save as a PDF. So I save that as a PDF, and I always have that one song if I want to give it out to someone else, etc. So the Chrome browser allows you to do that. Other browsers, as far as I know, don't. If I'm wrong, let me know about that. Okay? ASD tablet for music. Here are some sheet music sites that you may or may not know about. Sheetmusicdirect.com, mostly for popular music and Broadway music, etc. Musicnotes.com, we already talked about. Sheet Music Plus, they actually will deliver the hard copy of the music to you. Of course, Hal Leonard has their own site. And for those things that are out of public domain and of copyright, there's of course the IMSLP Petrucci Library, which many of you know. IMSLP, I think .com. I'm not sure. Huh?
I think it's .org.
Oh, it might be .org. It might be. And there are more. Okay. Other sites for piano tracks, as I mentioned. And don't discount YouTube.
Yeah.
Look on YouTube first. YouTube has 1,000,001 karaoke tracks, or really good piano tracks, okay, that you can use. And
you convert them into MP3.
thank you. Yes, I was just going to say that. I didn't know if I really should say that, but yes, there's a way to convert them into an MP3, so you can then manipulate them on the Amazing Slow Downer if you want to go higher or lower, or slower or faster, etc. So go there first.
How do you do it? Change them into an MP3?
Through this site right here, I'll show you. It's YouTube to mp3.com.
Oh.
Well,
And if you're using Firefox, there's a widget.
there's a widget. Oh, great.
With Firefox.
With Firefox, there's a
Am
widget.
I off the system? Am I on the system?
You can go through iTunes.
Usually if you just Google MP3 converter.
Exactly.
Right up.
Exactly.
It's the first one that comes up.
Yeah, exactly. And you just put in the YouTube URL, and it makes it an MP3, and it downloads to your computer.
It's amazing.
Yeah. She was director at MSLP. Oh, youraccompanist.com. This is for classical music. Operapianovoice.com, also for classical music. Pianotracks, TRAX.com. And all these will take custom orders. Like Opera Piano Voice, they won't even charge you. If they don't have it on there yet, you say, I need all of die Kindertotenlieder, they'll do it. And all you have to do is promise to buy it, but they'll do it. Okay? And it's not expensive at all. You know, each song is like
And the
$3.95.
pianists are very good.
The pianists
Yeah.
are very good.
And they'll also work with you like that pianotracks.com. I downloaded, you know, because it's $8.
Yeah.
But, for the obscure things
Yeah.
that no one else from Natasha Pierre, blah, blah, blah. And he didn't play it at the right tempo, so I asked him if he'd send me the MIDI track, and I said, I will fix it for you, and I'll give it back to you, and he did.
Yes.
So, you know, because
It's
good
an
for him,
emerging
it's good for me. I mean,
community.
they're good people.
Yeah, it's an emerging community in there. They want to be of service. And the person that I use, if you can't find it anywhere else, or you have the sheet music, and you can't play it, and it's nowhere else to be found, I use myrehearsalpianist.com. And his name is Paul, and I send him a digital copy, and within a day, I have a fantastic track of something that I want to use with the student. Okay? Okay, that's that. And then my last thing I'll quickly go over is online lessons. Please do not be afraid of this technology. There is even a way to record an online lesson with Ever, EAVER.com. And you can then record both sides of the online lesson. Let me see if I can.
Say that again.
EAVER.
Wow, how do you do that?
The program does it. If I pull up here, where's my Ever? Let's see, where's my Ever thing? Well, if I start Skype, which I'll do, I've downloaded Ever. There's Ever right there. It automatically comes up. Okay? When Skype comes up, and all I have to do is click the record button when I want to do it. I'll play for you a bit, if it will let me. Of a lesson from yesterday that the client was in. Does it work? I don't even know. I've never done it. Was in St. Louis. Oh, can we put this back onto?
Yeah.
Great.
Actually here. 3 notes. E, E, no, not the vowel E, the shape of E. All I want is
I use Yeti microphone, Blue Yeti. You can also use a Samsung or any standalone microphone. They'll range between $75 and $90. It's very good. It picks up high spectrum of voice.
Good.
Okay. Right? So not bad. mean, as far as the quality goes.
Very good.
Do you
You know?
require the students to buy a microphone then?
If they're
gonna
long-term
use that?
students, I highly suggest it, and I go so far as to say I will split the cost with them in their next lesson. And so then I know they're going to keep studying.
Okay.
The quality of an online voice lesson is completely dependent upon your hardware and your internet connection. If you have a really good mic that is 28K hertz resolution or higher, so you can pick up all those great overtones that you want to hear from your singers, and if they have the same microphone, right, you both need to have that microphone, then you stand a really good chance. Most cameras now are HD cameras, so they have that already in their laptop. If you don't have that, an HD camera is $60. A Logitech HD camera, it's no big deal. Right? So for less than $150, you're set up to do an online lesson that could be really good quality. I prefer to be plugged in, but if you have a good high-speed wireless, that can also work just as well. It does depend upon how many people are on that network at the time. If you have a lot of people on the network, like one of my clients in Chicago, her wireless is shared by the whole building. Well, she normally had her lessons in the afternoon when nobody was home. So it was fine. One day we tried to do a weekend lesson, and it was horrible. Everybody was online. So she had to wire in, and she couldn't do it wireless.
That's Skype?
That's Skype, yes.
Is there like a different kind of Skype that looks so much better than my Skype?
It's just the high
High
resolution, yeah. Oh, and this is another thing. If you don't know if you already have it, for $10 more, you can call your internet service provider and ask for the optimum internet package. That will give you much more upload speed, and that's what you need for this, is you need a large upload speed. Your download speed is okay, but your upload speed is what they see and hear, so that's good.
Optimum.
Can you repeat the microphone you were
Yes.
saying, Blue?
So there are many, and
We are recording all the sessions, so as soon as Louis gets them to me, I'll put them on the website for everybody
Great.
to review.
Okay.
Thank you.
great. Let me go to here, and I will tell you, because I'm just hardwired this way. In my website, under classes, under online classes, there are links to these microphones and webcams.
Oh, great.
So this one right here is the Logitech HD Pro. The microphone is the Blue Yeti THX certified or the Samson CO1U. Okay, again, and this will take you right to B&H, where you can buy it directly from B&H. Now listen, this went up in price. This used to be like $80, and it went up in price. So you can also find it probably on Amazon much cheaper, or wait for a sale. Okay.
That plugs into your computer.
Plug and play. You don't have to download anything. That's right. You just have to tell Skype to use it in your Skype options. Okay.
When you play piano, because when I do a Skype lesson, that whole thing, it turns
Yeah.
into a walkie-talkie. Is there any way to get it?
Yeah. So here's the thing with voice over internet protocol. There's something called noise gating. Noise can only go in one direction at a time. Okay? So, and I will instruct the client at the first session, this is how this works. I play the scale,
And then-
you sing the scale.
Okay.
I play the scale, you sing the scale. That's the only way it works.
Okay.
When we get to a song, either they will have purchased and downloaded the track, or I will email it to them
Right.
if I have it. And it all comes from there. They play the track, they sing at one time, and then it works beautifully.
Right.
Okay? The reason I want the external microphones, because if they use the microphone in their webcam, when they play the track, I'm going to hear all the track and none of them. So you got to have a microphone that is far enough away from the music source and their voice that it then comes even. Okay? Yes?
I found that oftentimes the Skype will freeze, but the FaceTime works a little better, I think.
These are great. There's not just Skype. There's FaceTime. There's OOVOO, OOVOO, and there is Google Hangouts.
I hear that's good.
Yeah.
Try that?
Yeah. Well, look what I can do. Look in my calendar here. Julianne, let's see if she's a join video call. See that little right there? Join video call. That's Google Hangout. So from her calendar entry, I can start a video call. If you do Google Hangouts, It is good. They're all basically the same thing. It depends on your hardware and your internet connection speed.
And Google Hangouts are automatically recorded, right?
No,
You
but
have to start
I can
recording,
do it.
yeah.
I can do it through YouTube, yes.
What would you say is the actual number for the internet speed that would be optimum?
That's a really good question, thank you. Well now it's different. Okay, like 5 years ago, home internet speed used to be 20 megs up, down, or 20 down and like 5 up. 5 up stunk for video. So I would say 50, 30, anything higher than 30 for upload speed. Okay, I know we gotta stop. Okay, so I'm gonna stop because we're gonna continue with online lessons.
Right, and why don't we stand up and take a break and get some more food?
Thank you all. I just want to thank you all.